So right now it's 4:54, and I woke up from like a dream that I had. Like the first part of it was me and someone else basically murdering. And in Matthew, it talks how murder starts in the heart, basically hate. Whenever someone hates in their heart, they murder. With that said, there was also a part of a dream where I was in someone's house, and in one of my neighbor's house. I was inside, and then someone was outside. The person was just like me, hateful, and then I tried to get out with him, but something stopped me, like a zap, like on the top. And then as I looked out the window, I eventually just held the door shut, not going outside or not letting him in. And then eventually, like that zap of white light, I think it's what it was, kind of basically he zapped and then he was gone, which is to say, I think he died. And some people were showing or signaling me, and some of my friends were like signaling to me to come over there to them so that they can like get out, or and I guess escape, which is to escape the wrath of God, which is to come. And then as I was in the house, or I basically delayed, then they kind of like went out of view, and I was like, and then once I got out, like I called out for help basically, and eventually they did show themselves, and that they were still waiting. They still haven't left basically, which is partly to say that God, which is partly to say that there's still time for me to like escape this wrath to come, which is to put your faith in Jesus and believe, and you will be protected from all that. With that said, then there was a part in my dream where we're trying to like parkour onto a little hill, kinda like it was like you had to do like a perfect jump in order to make it, and even if you didn't, you would fall into the water. With that said, there were some people that were like down and playing around, basically partying, and it was like maybe to say that there was some Christians who aren't taking things seriously and are just partying. And to finish this up, throughout the whole dream, like a recurring thing happened, which is storms. And these storms would be more frequent each time they happened. Like as the coming of Jesus Christ is nearing, the earth would be experiencing like birth pain. And just like in childbirth, when the baby is conceived, so just like here, whenever these things get closer and closer, eventually the coming of Christ will be here.